Hey everyone, thank you for joining us tonight. We appreciate having you with us here. And we are going to go ahead and start our winter skincare class. So, why are we talking about winter skincare? Is that really different than summer skincare? Yes, it definitely is. Why is it so different when you're dealing with your winter skincare compared to your summer skincare? Well, in the winter, your skin needs a lot more hydration to keep it from getting dried out or stiff because you're actually more susceptible to health issues if your skin is too dry. So we're going to basically talk about facial skin, but we can talk. Sorry, let some more people in here. We're going to basically be talking about skin on your face, but this applies to your whole body. I know we were up north, I live in Florida, but we were up north. And that winter that we were up north, our skin got so dried out. You can just needed so much more moisture than if you had not had the Florida feeling. So we're going to try to concentrate a little bit on Florida, but let's go ahead and talk about places where it's much, much colder. Okay, so we're going to get started and we're going to talk about tonight in our class, we're talking about DIYs. So get ready for some screenshots that you can make. And if you would like to be cost effective, you want to put some beautiful Young Living essential oils in these things that you make. But not only are we going to talk about that, but we're going to talk about what Young Living products are there that you can use for your winter skin. And for those of you who are on the Zoom class with me, feel free when I talk about a product you use and you want to go ahead and tell me your opinion of it. I mean, I don't know what they're going to say, but just be honest and tell us what you think about that particular product. So we're going to go ahead and start off with the cost-effective things we can make ourselves. So get your cameras ready if you want to take a screenshot, and we're going to bring Erica on to do this for us. So let's see what Erica has to tell us. All right, here she comes. She's popping on for us here.
Head cold. I sound a lot worse than I feel, but I really want to share with you guys some really great skincare ideas and on a budget. Some of these tips are totally free. Okay, first tip is make sure you're staying hydrated. Drink plenty of water, herbal teas with lemon. I know during the winter, it's hard.
Okay, are you guys able to hear that? Are you seeing that? You're not. Let me go back. Okay, here, let's try this again. Let me get her to start over. Sorry about that. I don't know what I did. Here we go. See if this works.
All right. Hey guys, just stay with me a little bit here.
Sorry, let me just start over again.
I sound a lot worse than I feel. Okay. But I really want to share with you guys some really great skincare.
Let me pause her. Sorry about that. Why it's not working. Let me try this all over again. Erica has some really beautiful ideas, so I hope we can get her on here. So this should work. Let's see what happens this time. Okay. And let's get somebody else on here. What does Erica have to tell us? Here we go.
On a budget. Some of these tips are totally free. Okay. First tip is make sure you're staying hydrated. Drink plenty of water, herbal teas with lemon. I know you guys see it? During the winter, it's hard for me to do this. What I found is if you put glasses of...
Let me just put her on pause.
I can see it.
Okay, can you hear her too?
Yeah, I can.
Here we go. This is what Erica has to tell us, and she's our DIY queen. So here we go.
All right. Hey guys, just stay with me a little bit here. I'm getting over a head cold. I sound a lot worse than I feel, but I really want to share with you guys some really great skincare ideas and on a budget. Some of these tips are totally free. Okay, first tip is make sure you're staying hydrated. Drink plenty of water, herbal teas with lemon. I know during the winter, it's hard for me to do this. What I found is if you put glasses of water throughout your house, every time you see it, you're reminded to just keep sipping. So try that. Number two, this might be free if you have this, use a humidifier. A humidifier is going to put that moisture back in the air and your skin is going to feel the difference. Trust me. And number three is make your own skincare products. There's two benefits. One, it's budget friendly. And two, since you're not using harsh chemicals, you're not stripping the skin. We're going to use skin loving ingredients. Okay. So we're going to talk about something to remove makeup. We're going to do a cleanser, a toner, and a moisturizer. Okay. So to remove your makeup, very simple. Get a carrier oil. It could be grapeseed oil, jojoba, even almond oil. Get a few pumps into your hands and just work it. Just keep working it into the skin. It's going to break down all your makeup and all the day's junk. Get a warm rag and wipe off all your makeup. Now you're ready to actually cleanse the skin. So let me share a recipe with you guys for that. Is it this? Okay. Here is a really great face cleansing recipe. And I really do like this. Okay, I didn't have time to change this. I'm so sorry. I just want to make a little correction here. Instead of doing 4 ounces of the Castile soap, do 2 ounces. I've tested this a few times. All you need is 2 ounces. Okay, so write that in your notes. Sorry, you guys. And this is one of those foam pump bottles. If you don't have it, I recommend repurpose one of the Young Living ones. Every so many months, they give us that free soap. Just save it and repurpose it. Make your face cleansers and body washes in that pump. You have frankincense, lavender, valor, lemon, a little bit of jojoba, and the rest is either water, or you could even do something a little extra. It would be chamomile tea. This is one that I use day and night. I love this face cleanser, and it's very gentle. Your skin does not feel. Ever use something, your skin's like you can feel it squeaking? That means it is too harsh. Okay, you won't sense that with this at all. All right, so that's your cleanser. Now I'm going to show you guys a toner. Excuse me. All right, the whole point really, well, one of the huge points with a toner is to put your skin back to the correct pH after you've washed it. So this is really easy. This is a 4-ounce bottle. You see 2 ounces of water, 1 ounce of witch hazel, an ounce of aloe vera, 4 drops of pine, 2 rosemary, 4 lavender. Put it in that glass bottle. And before you use it, always give it a shake and then give it a spray. I use this morning and night, and it's very gentle. Again, it's not going to strip your skin. Then you leave that up for a couple minutes. You guys take a screenshot of that. Okay. Next, I want to share a really good budget-friendly tip for a nice glow serum. So save your empty, let's say it's lavender or geranium or frankincense. Remember, there's always more still in the bottle. Here is a nice little hack. Let's say this is lavender. It's done. Your last drop just came out. Fill it with either jojoba or grapeseed oil. Optional, you can do 2 drops of frankincense or even a little bit of rosehip seed oil. Put a roller on and you have a very inexpensive glow serum. Try it. You can actually even put it under your eyes as well. It's beautiful, right? Budget friendly. Okay, last but not least, I'm going to share with you guys a homemade moisturizer, which I really do love this recipe. And again, another budget-friendly tip, if you don't have jojoba and you don't have rosehip seed oil, because rosehip seed oil, it's luxurious, it's a little bit more expensive. I get it. You don't need the jojoba, you don't need the rosehip, you can just do all shea butter. If you want to do all like 4 ounces of shea butter and then frankincense, that is totally fine. What you're going to do is you're going to, in a double boiler, you're going to add your shea butter and you're going to put it in the stove until it's completely liquid. Get it off the stove, and then you're going to add your jojoba, rosehip, and your frankincense. Put it in your jar, let it completely cool. One of my favorites, nighttime nourishing moisturizers. You can use it during the day, especially during winter. You can definitely do that. Optional. I want to show 2 other things. Like, let's say you're not a big like DIY, like I don't really feel like making my own moisturizer. Totally get that. One of my favorites from Young Living is the Art Intensive Moisturizer. That is their nighttime nourishing night cream. But during the winter, I recommend using this during the day. You're going to definitely see a real difference in your skin when you do that. Another option is if you have any like dry patches, whether it's on your face, your arm, your leg, I definitely recommend Young Living's Rose Ointment Oil. This is absolutely amazing, and a little bit seriously goes a long way. Excuse me. I want to share a bonus. This will double as your eye moisturizer. I use this day and night as my eye moisturizer. And that's all that you do. This will last you like close to a year. I use it night and day. Next cheapy little trick from Young Living is I recommend the lavender chapstick. So same thing, if you have some dry patches like on your face, you can just, I know it seems weird, but seriously, the ingredients in here are so awesome. And again, bonus, you can use this for your under eyes as well. And it's like under $5. That's another little tip there. Okay. Next I want to share is, okay, showers. You don't want to take long hot showers. I know in the winter, that's one of my favorite things to do. Two options, you're either going to take a warm shower or you take a short hot shower. And when I mean short, I mean like 3 minutes, get in and get out. Okay, I'm going to share two recipes with you guys. One is a body wash and one is a really great body butter. So let me get that recipe up. Okay, second, I can't even see this. Is this it? Okay, sorry. Here is the body wash. And again, this all goes into one of those foaming pump dispensers. So you have coconut oil, jojoba, aloe vera, you have vegetable glycerin, and you have liquid Castile soap and 12 drops of whatever essential oil that you want. It can be something really inexpensive like elemi, lavender. Use what you have. Don't go and buy extra stuff unless you want. This is like, you know, kind of like the cheapy hacks. And there you go. That is your body wash. So remember, if you're going to take a nice hot shower, make sure it's like 3 minutes, get in, get out. And once you're out, you want to pat your body dry. And that is where, once you get out, your pores are all open. That's where you want to put your body butter. So remember, make sure it's a good one because your pores are open. If you're using something that has something toxic in it, that's going to go right into your body. So you don't want to do that. So let me share the recipe for the body butter. This is good. I love this. I make this every single year. It is really great. So
Okay, are you guys, you're not seeing her graphics, is that correct? Okay, so when she's done, oh, you can see the graphic now. Can you see the whipped body butter? Okay, so sorry about that. You know what happened is she put this on YouTube for me, and I think the people watching can't see any of it on Facebook for later, but it was unlisted. So I think it's like a privacy thing that some of this stuff is protected. But go ahead, at least if you got the whipped body butter, I have the other one. She texted me. I'll show you later. She's got a few more minutes here and then I'll go ahead and take over.
Boiler, you're going to melt down your cocoa butter, your coconut oil, your shea butter, and once it's completely liquid, you're going to take it out and you're going to add half a cup of sweet almond oil. If you don't have almond oil, I'm trying to think what else works. I just did this. Jojoba oil. If you don't have almond, you can use jojoba oil. Put this in the freezer for 20 minutes and then take it out. You don't want it to be a solid block. You want it to be solid, but not like a block. I don't know, 20 minutes in the freezer. Take it out and you're going to start whipping it like you're making frosting. And that's where you're going to add your essential oils. Essentially, some of the ones that I like for the whipped body butter is peppermint and vanilla. That smells like a peppermint patty to me. I absolutely love it. Another option that I love in the whipped body butter, let me show you here. Sorry, I got things going on here. Sorry. Is Kids Power. It smells, this is like orange creamsicle, and then you're going to mix it with your lotion that has the cocoa in it. Oh my goodness. I love it. I just made some and I did this. I love it. So again, you come out of your 3-minute shower. You want to put the moisturizer on. Okay, I think I've shared everything with you guys. All right, and again, I want to thank you guys for joining us, and I hope you enjoy the information. That's all I got. I'm going to turn it back over to Chris.
Okay, so tell me, what did you all miss and what do I need to share with you?
All of them, but the last one. All of them up to the last one. The last one came in.
The last one came in. Okay, so let me get, here's one of them that she sent to me. And this one is the nourishing nighttime moisturizer. So this is the one I've already got over here. So let me go ahead and then I'll get them up here so you guys can see it. If you want to take a screenshot, there's that one. The face wash, let me see if I can get that over to myself here. And then I can show you guys have that if you want a screenshot of that one. All right. Here is another one that she just sent to me. Let me again. Here we go. This is, what is this one? It's the face wash. So let me go ahead and show you all the face wash. Let me get back to you so that I can share my screen. If you want to take a screenshot of it, here is the face. All right, then you should see that. That's the wintertime face wash. Okay, how about body wash? You guys didn't get that one either, huh? Let me go ahead and show you body wash. Here we go. We got a body wash coming up. And I want to know if you all, some of these are recipes we've shared before. So has anybody made any of these? Just feel free to tell me if you have made them in the past and what you thought of them. Any of these things Erica was talking about. But this is a body wash. I want to make this sometime. I love the Young Living soaps because they're so balancing for the system. But this one has always interested me. Someday I'm going to give in and make it. Okay, if you got a screenshot of that, let's go on and see what else you might have missed here. Let's see what else she talked about. Toner. Do you guys want the toner recipe? Let me go ahead and send this over to myself so I can show you the toner recipe. Let's see. Here we go. Toner coming up. This is the toner that she was talking about that you can make on your own. The pine, rosemary, and lavender would be really nice in there. And the whipped body butter. This is something that I make all the time. You guys went ahead and got a screenshot of the toner for your winter skin. Let me go ahead and show you the whipped body butter. Here we go. This one I make all the time. This is my body butter too. I have not done it with the Kid Power. She talked about using the Young Living Kid Power, but I have done it with the peppermint and vanilla. That is really, really nice. Okay, and let's see if she sent me another one. I think that's it. That should be all of the recipes that she was talking about. Hopefully you all got screen shares of that. Super. Okay, has anyone made any of those in the past? Let me know. Anybody made any of them? Speak up if you have. Well, we've got some work to do if you guys are into DIYs, because now you have a lot of neat ideas for your winter skin. But I just want to go ahead. Erica talked in the beginning. I don't know if you caught what she said, but she talked about even running a humidifier in your home. So like in Florida, we always want to dehumidify our homes. But in the winter, you might think about humidifier. And all of you who are up north, do you know an easy way that you can have a humidifier in your home?
Diffuser?
What do you guys think? Of course. Thank you, Rochelle. We're so happy to have you. Yeah. So the Young Living diffusers work as the ones we put water in. They also work as humidifiers, atomizers, and then they diffuse the aroma, of course, is mostly what we use them for. But it puts millions of microparticles into our air, and we have these wonderful constituents of the Young Living oils in our air, along with a little bit of humidity. So that's something to think about. So I want you guys to go, if you're not too far from your skincare products that you use on your skin, can you grab them? Let me know if you can grab them. But I want you to look for some ingredients that you don't want in your skincare products. I'm going to go ahead and show you two graphics here. Let me give you a minute to grab the things that you, if it's not Young Living, if it's Young Living, you know that you're safe. But if it's not Young Living, what do you want to watch out for in your skincare products, especially in the wintertime, because your skin is so much more sensitive. And like I mentioned before, if your skin gets too dried out, you can have issues with it. And you can actually jeopardize your health. It is really not good for your health, even to have your skin too dried out. So this was from the beauty school that I went to in September. I don't know if you can read it. Let's see if you guys can read it here, but these are things that you absolutely do not want. Not the clearest picture, sorry about that. But if you see any of these things in your skincare, you might think about trying to get some Young Living products. But things like DEA, benzoyl peroxide, FD&C color and pigments, parabens, PEGs, phthalates. These are things that are really super bad for your skin. So check out what you're using on your skin and make sure that you don't have these things, because as was brought out in the beauty school, these are actually not only toxic, but they're carcinogenic ingredients that you might have in your skincare. And that's why we love Young Living skincare so much, because we don't have to worry about these things. Anybody have any of these in your skincare products? Super. If not, yay. That's really, really good. And this is just something I want to bring out. We mentioned it last week in class, but Young Living's Savvy Minerals line is going away. So if there's a Savvy Minerals product that you really like, you might think about it. And when we have to change out eventually to different companies, these are things that you want to make sure are not in your skincare products. So look at whatever you're using on your skin right now. If there's fragrance in there, that's really the most common. What you're going to see in your skincare products is fragrance, or maybe some dyes to make it a certain color. Parabens, phthalates, nanoparticles are really bad because that parabens. So these are things that if you have it on, if you've got your skincare product and you look at it, if you see any of that, be careful, because that's not only drying for your skin, but it's really not good for your skin. And if there are any Young Living Savvy Minerals, the skincare lines are going to be here. But if there's any of the Savvy Minerals products that you really like, jump on it and grab it before it goes out of stock. Because we were told that when it goes out of stock, that's going to be it. So you want to make sure that you have what you really love. So these are just my suggestions. I knew Erica always talks about the DIYs, and I do some DIYs, especially the whip body butter. That's my favorite DIY. But I really love the art line. Any of you guys use the art line out there? What do you think about it? If you want to just go ahead and tell us, feel free.
Well, I personally like the moisturizer. It just ran out. And I before got the sandalwood moisturizer, thicker, but the art is thinner, and it just feels better on my face. I like the art, and I also like the art serum.
This one?
Right, that one.
So the moisturizer wasn't thick enough for me. That's just my take on it. This is a real gooey kind of a serum, but I absolutely love it. So what it does is it balances your skin out. Definitely something that you want to do in the winter time, and it protects from external stressors. So we need protection from stress, especially the skin. But what I found was interesting when I was looking up, why do I love it? There's orchid flowers in here, and there's also lotus flower in here, and it has a ton of essential oils in it. It has frankincense oil, chamomile oil, coriander oil, bergamot oil, jasmine oil, and ylang-ylang oil.
So what's the name?
This is the Art Renewal Serum. So if you're not going to make your own, and I also make serums myself. This is the other one. I go back and forth between the Young Living and making my own. So I'll use this like one night, I'll use this the next night, and then I use this the next night. But I have them all here, and I just kind of fly back and forth between them. But I didn't realize probably the reason I love this, besides the orchid flower, is a very special ingredient in here, it is also the fact that it has all those beautiful essential oils in here. So anybody else but Pam have this and use it? Maybe give us your take on it. Okay, let's go on. Erica, if you're going to make your own serum, it's really good to have 5 beautiful skin essential oils. So you can use whatever carrier oil that you want, and I mix them up. I use rosehip seed, like Erica was talking about. I like that one. If it's an under eye serum, especially for the winter, I love jojoba. But just pick 5 essential oils that you really, really love that are good for the skin. And I go back and forth on these too. You can use frankincense, sacred frankincense. You can use myrrh. You can use jasmine, I love. If you have rose, that's a really nice one. Lang-a-lang and geranium are some really other beautiful ones that you can put in there, but just choose 5. And if you're starting out, if it's something new to you, making your own serums or getting your essential oils stocked together, lavender and cedarwood is where most of us started. And you can also just use the mix. If you don't want to buy all those separate oils, Gentle Baby as a basis. But you can use this as under your eyes. You can also use this on your skin. And there's a ton of other ones that are beautiful for your skin. Anybody made their own serum? Have you guys done this? Pam? Nice. What do you like? What oils? Do you remember any of the oils you put into your own skin serum?
The frankincense and the myrrh and the rose. But I'm going to try the, now that I've got some jasmine, I'm going to try the jasmine. I'm kind of excited about that.
Jasmine is beautiful. Yeah. So go ahead, Rochelle. Do you want to add something?
Here we go. Sorry. I wanted to say, I know I'm in the middle of downtown. I use lavender and Gentle Baby because they're both regenerative, and that's why I use that.
Beautiful. Yeah, Gentle Baby has a ton of beautiful ones in there too. Thank you. So let me tell you a little bit more about if you're into starting out with the art line, there is a kit you can buy, but it has like Pam and Erica were talking about the moisturizer in it, the intensive moisturizer, not this one. This would be something separate to think about. But it does have the gentle cleanser and the toner. I'm really, really bad about toning my skin. I have large pores. I need to tone my skin. I've been told that many times. You can see I've had this for a while, need to use it. But let me tell you what I do love is the cleanser. And this is amazing. It comes out as a gentle foam. Let me see if you guys can see it. You can see it's very well used. It lasts forever. I just keep it in my shower. It's a foam and it feels so beautiful on your skin. And here's another reason that I found out when I was looking into it. What does it have in there? It smells so nice. It is this foam that does not ever strip your skin. So in the winter, you want to think about that. You want to fortify your moisture barrier in your face, especially. But here's the essential oils that are in the Art Gentle Cleanser: lemon, lavender, frankincense, royal Hawaiian sandalwood. It's another good one to put in your face serums. And it has Melissa oil. I don't even have Melissa oil. I think I have everything Young Living makes, but I have never got Melissa oil because Melissa oil is the most expensive oil that you can buy from Young Living. It's even more expensive than rose. I have rose, I have jasmine, I have those beautiful ones. But that is why I love this, I've decided, because my skin knows beautiful things and Melissa oil is in there. Here's a few other things you want to think about. Let me just talk real quick before I leave serums. I'm a serum girl. Any questions so far you guys wanted to ask on any of these? Let me see where. Okay, let me tell you about the other serum that I flip back and forth. This is the CBD Beauty Boost serum. As you know, there's no THC, tried and tested with Young Living, so you don't have to worry about that. In the CBD Beauty Boost. And CBD actually started in the United States as a beauty serum before it ever became whatever people use it for now.
Wine stoppers are for quitters.
I'm going to mute you, Rochelle. So thanks. But that's how it started. They started testing CBD in the early days, way back before anyone had ever heard of CBD oil for your skin. So that's why this is so beautiful. But it has an entire, I think, damask rose, like these huge roses. All the oil of that is in each bottle. They take one full rose for each bottle. And it's so calming and soothing to your skin. They talk about it helping with redness, fine lines, wrinkles, and it's actually made for all skin types. So the CBD Beauty Boost, something else to think about, especially in the winter when we don't want to just forget about our skin. And here's something I hope you all, anybody use the CBD Beauty Boost that they'd like to give us their input on it? Go ahead, Pam. Tell us.
That is the most awesome oil you can put on your face. That's all I can say about it. It's just awesome.
Yeah. And now we understand why it started out that way, why it started out being a skin serum, the CBD oil. Okay. Go ahead, Rochelle. Do you want to say something? Yes? No? Okay. She's gone. Oh, she's back. Oh no, she's gone. Okay. I'm sure she's got something to say, but she probably is not in a position to be able to say it. How many of you know this cute little beauty dry skin serum? Anybody know about the dry skin serum? Pam? No? Okay. Let me just tell you a little bit about it. This is new to me. And for me, it's super light. It's a super light serum. It has blue cypress lavender in it, and it's great for moisture balancing. But this is something that I did. I tend to use a lot of it. So this is the first time I've ever had it. But when they say it's for dry skin, they actually talk about taking it. And if you have like dry patches on your face, you can use it that way. I've tried to use it just as an all over face serum, but I use a lot of it. It's not very pricey. It's actually in a decent price range. I think it's a nice thing to put under your eyes. So I can tell I'm going to go through it so much faster than I would ever go through something beautiful like this or this that I make myself. Yeah. But there are people who just swear by it. They love it. And they've told me about it. So I was excited to get it. But I think it's just, it's an alternative serum if you're trying to be cost effective. That's my take on it. So you don't want to forget about exfoliating your skin and masking in the winter months. Anybody know why? Why would it be good to exfoliate or use one of these beauties on your skin in the winter months? Denise, what do you got for
a lot of dead skin, I guess. Like everything else dies, the leaves die, you know.
Yeah, and it's still important to keep that skin going. You want to keep your fresh skin available, glowing, and these two little products will help you. And so, do you guys know this? Anybody have the charcoal mask or the satin facial scrub? Okay, Pam, what do you got for us?
The smell of the mask is wonderful.
Yeah.
And the scrub is very delicate, and it's refreshing. The scrub or the microabrasion, I love it. I do it twice a week. I don't know if that's okay.
Yep.
I was going to ask about that.
Yeah, the satin scrub, actually, Young Living says you can use it every day. It's
okay.
It's so gentle on your skin. You can do that. But it's bringing up your new skin cells. It has mango butter in it. It has apricot seed powder and peppermint. So it's a super skin rejuvenator. So this is something, and like Pam said, I absolutely love it too. I have to keep these things, my cleanser and this have to be in the shower. I just don't do it. I'm just like, run. I'm a girl who runs. But you might think about that. If you get something and you just don't take time for your skin, leave it in the shower and just grab it a couple times a week. This one you can't. This one you actually have to plan because you have to put it on your face and let it dry out, the charcoal mask. But like Pam said, this smells absolutely amazing. And the way it works on your skin is absolutely amazing. It has activated charcoal, it has volcanic sand, and a ton of food in here. Believe it or not, there is sugar beets, Spanish grapes, Argentine lemons, and other food sources in here. So this is why it's all natural. You know, Young Living pulls the best out of food sources for us. There's no parabens, no petrochemicals, no synthetic fragrance or dyes. So if you've looked over what you're using for your skin, if you see any of those, it's really not good for you. And it might be toxic to your system. So just trying to keep ourselves clean as much as we can, keep the skin, especially being our biggest organ, we want to keep it clean. So how many of you know about the Winter Nights hand lotion? Anybody ever had the Winter Nights hand lotion? This has an amazing smell for wintertime, and I don't use it on my hands. This is like for my body. And I was actually introduced to this by somebody that I helped put their orders in, and they love it. And what they love about it is when their skin gets a little itchy, they say, this feels amazing. And I actually have found the same thing. I don't know if it's dry skin or what might be, but this is an awesome lotion for your skin. And what I do, all of Young Living products are so heavy. I just put one pump. Let me show you what it's like here. Just one pump. It's more than that. It smells so good because the Winter Nights has trees and peppermint in it. And then I'll just put it on both of my hands, and I can put it on my arms, and another pump, put it on my legs, and that's it. So this is just something I super love, that for especially wintertime, you just want that fresh winter scent with the trees and peppermint. So that's my take on winter skin. Let me see if I have anything else I want to share with you all. We want to make sure we try to balance our skin out. You see, my girls are on the run. Rochelle is on vacation and Erica isn't doing that great. So you've got me tonight. And I just want to remind you too, if you want to bring 2 friends into our Zoom class, then I'll send you something. I'll send you a little gift. So we're always happy to have new people on our classes with us. So if there's 2 friends of yours who want to just pop in, then please, I'll probably know who they are, and I will be happy to send you a gift at any time. Anytime you bring 2 friends on from this point on, just say, hey, Chris, I've got my 2 friends here. I'm the one who invited them. But any questions or comments? I think I'm going to say goodbye to everybody on Facebook, and we'll have our little chat. Bye. Thanks for coming and tuning in.